Welcome to Cross Transformation. It's Maryam here, and today I want to talk about how tuning into the spirit of narcissism can affect us financially. First of all, we want to remind ourselves that the spirit of narcissism equates to lack and scarcity because it has departed unconditional love. To have departed unconditional love is to experience conditional love. Now, the spirit of narcissism executes conditional love through narcissistic manipulation, gaslighting, reality distortion, blame shifting, and controlling behaviors. You see, when we grow up tuning into that conditional love, we create narratives about giving and receiving money that will result in experiencing scarcity, lack, and not having enough money. Those narratives that are the result of having tuned into that conditional love, that narcissistic manipulation, are going to attract scarcity, not having enough, and lack. I'm going to give you an example, again using my childhood and upbringing as an example. My borderline and narcissistic mother would give me money, but simultaneously she blamed my dad for not providing it. So you see, that constant blame shifting created confusion and reinforced a sense of scarcity in me. I often felt that I was the scapegoat in that situation. So she would give me money, but at the same time, she blamed my dad for not providing it. So I was being manipulated narcissistically as I was receiving money. So that conditional love resulted in feeling scared of receiving money as an adult. So as an adult, I had such a difficult time receiving money because deep down I was afraid that somehow I was going to be manipulated or somebody was going to harm me. I had such a difficult time receiving because I was afraid of narcissistic manipulation. I was afraid that somehow somebody was going to hurt me if they had given me money. On the other hand, concerning my dad, who I believe had narcissistic traits, he wanted me to be around him very often. He wanted to be surrounded by his family. You know, he had his grandchildren with him the whole time. And guess what? He was rewarding them for surrounding him. He was using money as a form of reward to encourage them to be around him more often. I couldn't be around him. The reason for it was that my narcissistic mother wouldn't agree with it. My unavailable dad had his grandchildren visiting him, loving him. So there were times that I happened to witness how he was giving them money, and at the same time he would withhold money from me in front of them. They would ask for money, straight away they would receive it. But I couldn't receive money, and that affected me quite deeply. It was only later in my adult life when I understood what was happening back then, that because of his narcissistic traits, wanting to feel love, he had conditions, he had a string attached to receiving money from him. Again, that affected me in a way that I couldn't let money in. I was experiencing a scarcity. a bank account that didn't have sufficient funds in it. So if you have gone through a similar situation, maybe a similar upbringing or childhood, you may find this video helpful and valuable. That's my intention. You see guys, scarcity and lack are the manifestations of conditional love. Our truth is unconditional love. We want to embrace it. We want that truth to become our reality outside of us. Unconditional love attracts abundance. Conditional love attracts scarcity and lack. So we want to arrive at who we are by doing the healing work, by surrendering to the truth of love that we are. And I totally get it. Because of the narcissistic manipulation that we had gone through back in our childhood, at least many of us are struggling to receive money, to realize abundance. But by doing the healing work, by understanding our childhood narratives, we can surely arrive at who we truly are, the unconditional love that we are. And as a result of that arrival, we can tap into abundance. Hopefully you'll find this video helpful, guys. Keep shining your light, keep believing in your greatness, who you are. You deserve love, abundance, prosperity, you name it. Everything that is aligned with unconditional love, your truth, must become your reality. That must become our standard in life. Who I am must become my reality. Look after your precious soul. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.